Now,
The beat is
and I'm talking about the day. I listened to world this yours, and I'm like, this ain't talking like this. So whoever you think is the best, they not making the world is yours. They're not making If I Rule the World. They're not making Juicy. They're not making Warner. They're not making Sky's the Limit. They're not doing it. They're not making Can't Act the Hustle. They're not making The Evil. They're not making Pop. They're not making it. No disrespect. I'm a rapper. I'm not making it.
These biting my style, I hope they got dental plans. So get it straight from the source and cut out the middleman. Get that pure dough. Get that pure dough. Go get it straight from the source and cut out the middleman. You get that pure dough.
Welcome back. It's me, Handsome, back with another episode of Verse for Verse. Got my brothers in the building, Big U and James Rich. Listen, guys, I'm not even gonna waste any time. We gotta talk about it. This battle is finally over, I believe. How did y'all feel, man? How y'all feel about this Kendrick and Drake thing? Was it a good battle? Did you enjoy it? Was it close? Was it a landslide body? Rich, how you feeling?
You know, that man got bodied, man. Drake got bodied. I mean, Drake got bodied. He is 69 God now. He's a freaky ass nigga.
Pause.
Forever now. Like forever. He's forever a freaky ass nigga. He's 69 God. Like that's never gonna leave. I don't think that's ever gonna leave.
Facts.
He already looked like that. If you watch him, he's a weird type of guy. So, I mean, was it a good battle? Yes, I enjoyed it. I mean, you battling the top of the top, right? It's like this is like Nas and Jay all over again. But it's even more polarizing because I think Drake was already a polarizing figure. Jay was polarizing at the time too. Not the way Drake is though, obviously. So just when you got two heavyweights like that, it's gonna be exciting. And it's weird because Kendrick is not a small artist, but it had this David versus Goliath type of feel, I think, a little bit. Maybe I think Kendrick was just trying to speak for the culture in a way. So yeah, it was entertaining. So I think he got him right up out of here. He run hey run for your life. I think he's gonna be fighting this for a little bit, but we could get into that I guess a little later.
Yeah, I mean, I think what you said about David and Goliath, I don't agree with that.
Right, I don't either. Kendrick to me is top of the top.
I think, that was one of the main things where it's like Drake can't say much to this guy because he's also a big artist.
It was like King Kong and Godzilla.
Right. I like that.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, we talk about Pusha, when we talk about rap battles and battle rap songs or whatever, Pusha T, the story of Adidon is one of my favorites. We got that episode. Go check it out if you haven't. I think one of the best battle rap songs ever. You know what I mean? The exposure of him and his child and the way he put it together, the lyrics.
You hiding a child.
Let that boy come home. Deadbeat motherfucker playing Border Patrol. You know what I'm saying? Yikes. So, this is almost like what I wanted to see from Pusha and Drake. Right. Drake bowed out. You know what I mean? Right. He couldn't stand up with Pusha, and he was like, I ain't gonna do this. I'm done. I'm out of here.
What are you pushing P? Let me see you push a T.
Push a T.
That's crazy.
You better off spending it getting on him. You think about pushing me.
Why do you think
he's Terrence Thornton? I'm Terrence Crawford.
I'm whooping feet. Why do you think that he decided to try to go the distance with Kendrick and didn't want to go with Pusha? So.
I think he used his get out of jail free joint with Pusha. So if he did that twice in a row, niggas would have called it into question like, this nigga's not about that. So then J. Cole bowed out already.
Right. So then he had to stand up for
the light skins, bro.
Damn.
Stand up for the light skins. Like, then he ain't gonna do us all like this.
He had to stand up for the mulattoes. That's what you call them, right?
What J. Cole say he was putting his chin out or whatever?
Take your best shot. That pause, that was wild, Jermaine.
Crazy.
And his name's Jermaine from now on.
Yeah, he's not J.
Jermaine
Cole.
and Aubrey.
Light-skinned Jermaine.
Light-skinned Jermaine and
Light-skinned Jermaine. Oh, man. But yeah, man. I mean, I enjoyed
Hold on,
the
real quick. I'm sorry. I brought up the David and Goliath thing. I don't agree with that, but I feel like that's
a
what
narrative
his
niggas be
fans
painting, yeah.
are trying to use. And
Who's Kendrick?
Yeah, like, that's what I meant.
He
by
didn't
that.
win mad Grammys and sell millions of, he didn't do all this
That's
stuff
what I'm
that he
saying.
did.
That's crazy.
Right, it doesn't make any sense.
Who is this
crazy.
guy?
But no, you really gonna put Kendrick on with the bitches? You gonna play Kendrick with the bitches? That's what I be
Niggas
hearing.
don't play Kendrick in the hood.
hoes,
Nigga, it's in the comments. It's crazy.
Yo, these
that's
comments is
that's
crazy.
the crazy thing. I wonder if the nigga said that before that song dropped.
Yeah, of course
Because
he
the
did.
nigga was in the comments
Of course
like,
he did.
you don't play Kendrick in the hood with the bitches.
That's mad
Niggas
funny.
is playing Not Like Us
No,
everywhere.
I think I asked him who he played. Who do you play with the bitches?
Is rap
Yeah.
only supposed to be played when there's bitches around?
I was wondering
Bro.
what that dude plays with the bitches.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Heavy
But
Drake.
I like the battle, right? Because let's start from the beginning. Let's start from Like That, right? When he comes out.
To me, probably the most impactful. I mean, Not Like Us is.
I'm
what it
gonna
is.
say, I mean, to be honest with you, it's so crazy, and this is why I think Kendrick was so strategic in this
Yeah.
battle. For him to have Like That out, bumping the way it was bumping and going crazy, even when Drake dropped push-ups,
Yeah.
Like That was
It's
still
still
hitting,
going.
stupid.
Still
it's
number
probably
one.
the illest. Like if you're talking like the club record before,
Right.
Not Like
Yeah.
Us came, it was the hardest.
It still go.
But this is what I'm saying. Not Like Us goes so much harder.
Yeah.
Don't
When
pull
I
no
listen
puffing out of
to
your
Like
mouth.
That after Not Like Us, it's not the same.
It's not.
No,
I haven't done
it's
that
not.
yet.
It's not.
I've been
Not
trying
Like
to-
Us is so crazy.
I know. That
And
song is crazy.
and obviously the other part of not the Like That record for me personally, Future, I'm not the
Oh,
biggest
you're
fan.
not a big fan. That makes
So
sense.
you know what I mean. So it's like I like put my
Right.
finger down the throat.
Because that's the
Garrett,
thing.
she gonna
That's
choke.
Like
she
That
a
is
goat.
like a club song.
You know what I'm
Like
saying?
Not Like Us is still a diss record.
It's a
Like,
club
you know what I'm
song,
saying?
bro.
It can be, yes.
It's a
but
club song.
It's
Mustard on
talking,
that beat, ho.
it's talking about how much he's a
Mustard on the beat, ho?
pedophile. Yeah, the beat. I'm saying, but what
As soon
he's
as it
talking
comes
about.
on, it goes up.
Mustard on the beat, ho, beat, ho.
Yeah. But
He a freak, though.
Future is talking regular rap shit on that record.
And then Kendrick just
Kendrick brings that element.
out on niggas.
Yeah.
These niggas talking out of their necks.
Yep, don't put no
Coughing out of your mouth.
I'm
way too paranoid for that.
Hey,
let's get it, bro. The money, power, respect. The last one is better.
Hey, it's a
There-
lot of goofies with it.
He has so many
Quotables.
quotables.
I said
bro. This is
In 1 week, he gave me so many
Son.
things that I repeat over and over right now.
And isn't that part of how you judge these things? And how
Yeah.
come none of the bigger public is talking about that?
well.
So
Yeah.
I think, because, we love our battle rap. It's not the same, obviously, anymore. Speaking, Tay-Rock got some battles out right now.
I just saw one.
Haymakers,
Yeah,
what you
yeah.
want to call them.
You know what I'm saying? But, we've watched some battles where they be 3 rounds. And a nigga might have won the first round, but it was like, it was just a little better. The same nigga might have won the second round. But then the third round, nigga got bodied in that third round. And we only watched the battle to watch this third round.
It's a fact.
It's like, so who won the battle for real? If all we're quoting is this last round, and maybe you won those 2 rounds, maybe, and they was a
But
little better.
I don't want to put that narrative out there
saying that.
because let's just be clear. In
didn't
push-ups,
happen. I'm
and
not
people can
saying
tell us.
that.
I know. I just want to say
Right.
because the people want to tell us in the comments. But like in push-ups, he said he was small, little feet, cute. Like it was funny. It was dope. But like you didn't even battle Kendrick enough. You threw him a couple bars in push-ups. You know what I'm saying? And then I think even in Family Matters, which I thought was dope, I feel like he gave Ross the hardest bars of the song. I do like the line about I think I told you before. Like he said, him and Kendrick's kids should play together. That would be cute. I thought that was a great like if it was battle rap, that was a great rebuttal.
Yeah.
Like you said this about me, but your kids is mixed, even though
said-
they're not the same.
He said, unless
complexion.
is you don't want nobody being
Blacker
blacker
than you. I thought that was fire. Even though it's not even true.
Right.
But it's just fire. Like his kids are not the same complexion at all. But it was dope. But outside of that, it's like you didn't give Drake ain't give much else.
That's what I'm saying. I think his best bars, obviously, he tried to stun on him saying you're giving 50% of everything to Top.
But we know you was paying 8,000 niggas.
Come
Maybe
on.
your deal, you just got a new deal. Yes, congratulations. But
And then
Even that deal.
Kendrick
that
said
was the biggest 360 deal of all
in
time.
history. in history.
All
So you're
time.
giving up probably more than 50% if you really think
They
about
giving
it.
him everything.
Everything. I
They
mean,
paid
yeah,
him
you're
up
right,
front.
you're right.
They gave him $450
Yeah,
million.
so what are we talking about?
For the rights to everything.
Yeah,
your,
everything
Your,
you do.
your visual, your anything, and your appearances, everything. Fucking that he has no rights to none of it.
It's crazy because
Hold on, so that's another rebuttal because he said in his songs like, "Show me your splits."
I was
I'll
gonna
show
say
you
that.
mine.
That's what I was just
like
about
you
to say.
saying this, but what's up?
That's exactly what I was gonna say. You know what I mean? There's many splits, but your pants about to rip.
He said that.
That's what Drake said.
Oh, Drake
Kendrick.
said that. I thought it was Kendrick. I'm like,
Yeah,
I didn't hear that. I'm like, that doesn't sound like a
Maybe he
Kendrick
don't
bar.
consider his shit a split because he just gave the whole shit away. No splits.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you get it all.
The other line that was good that, made me it made me look at Kendrick like, oh, when he said, your fiance, y'all been engaged since a long
that
time ago,
was
y'all
dope.
didn't get
That was
married
dope.
yet. I said, ooh.
That was a hard line.
'Cause I
Even
didn't
though
know it.
I was about to say, but I feel like even if you know it,
So-
like I did, it's still it's valid. It's a valid line.
Super valid.
But then this is back to battle rap why Kendrick is so good. What he said, I ain't talking about no reaper. I'm reaping what I sow. So it's like he already he's battling all these demons. He talked about them. So it's like he's rebuttaling all the things you want to say. And he's not responding to the things that don't really have wings. Like it's like he beats on his wife, right? That's one thing that Kendrick didn't reply to. And a lot of
Right.
people are saying, well, he needs to reply to that. And it's like,
why?
you don't need to reply to something that don't really got legs. Nobody is like, oh, are you out there beating? Nope. Nobody
Facts.
has said that. No one thinks that.
Facts.
So why would I
But
respond to
people
that?
do believe Drake is trying to talk to young women.
Well, there's reasons for that.
I'm
right?
just saying.
Yeah.
I'm
There's
saying.
video,
I'm
there's
Yeah.
recorded instances of him talking to young women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's important, right? Because the other thing is, well, why is it that Drake can say things and Kendrick don't have to prove it, and vice versa? Why does Drake have to respond to allegations from from Kendrick? And the reason is because there's proof. There's things that lead yourself to say, well, if he's doing all talking to young girls, DMing young girls, it seems like hanging out with young girls, following very young girls. If all these things are happening, where there's smoke, there's fire, as they say. So it's a more believable truth that he is a freaky ass nigga, 69 God.
Did y'all see the joint I sent y'all earlier? Shane Gillis 5 years ago saying,
I
saw
saw
that already.
Oh,
We
okay.
was actually watching it together.
that's
pause.
crazy.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
And that's what, even that. There's other people.
I was about to
who
say
have
that's
said
other
only,
this.
people.
that's only one of the
Yeah.
many.
It's not Kendrick ain't make this up.
Right.
And the crazy shit is he didn't even have to he said what he said
Yeah.
because of what
The
it
stuff
was.
is out already.
And then people are just saying, hey, look at this
Look
shit
at
that's
this.
been out already.
Look at this.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the kid thing, that was the other thing with Meet the Grams. And it's like, there's a lot of rumors that he has other kids.
Yeah.
Like, of course, rumors are rumors, but in a battle, first of all, things don't even have to be 100% true. Let's be clear. Let's start there.
I'm gonna tell you how I feel about that.
You know what I'm saying? Things don't have to be 100% true. If it's believable, that's the most important
Yeah,
thing.
you're sowing a seed.
And if you've
doubt.
already denied your child once, and then there's other reports and rumors of you hiding other children, before Kendrick has said this is things that have happened already. It's like, it's believable that you're hiding more children. That's not like far-fetched, bro, at all.
But I want to be very, very, very clear about something. Drake saying that he gave this
Oh,
information
my God.
to make the nigga
That's one of
talk
the worst
about a girl, right?
rebuttals I've ever seen.
Listen. What I'm saying is, cool. Let's say you did do that.
Why would you do that?
Exactly. Why would you give him that information?
Let's say that you did do that. Let's say you.
No, hold on, real quick. Why? No, I'm sorry. Please do not forget. I don't want to interrupt you, but
it's okay. Go ahead.
you've already done this. You hated your child. That first of all, this is really where Kendrick really messed Drake's whole life up. Cause Drake thinks it's okay to play around with something like that. Even like it's like what you call it, reverse psychology. It's like even if he's lying about giving him that information, to even say this out loud is similar to you're trying to free the slaves line. It's similar to, well, if I was a predator, I would be in jail. Why would you play around with
Why would you say all those types of things?
with denying your child when you've already done it? That's crazy. That's like I think it was Joe Buttons or somebody else said he has low culture IQ.
Facts.
He doesn't understand that this shit is not something to play with. It's not respectable as a man to play with your family.
What
and
Kendrick said on Euphoria, the Canadians come over here to imitate
take
the
heritage, but they can't imitate this violence.
Yeah.
Cody.
So what I was gonna say is, let's say Kendrick Drake actually did feed this information so Kendrick would believe that he's hiding a child. He really put information out there for them.
Right.
That nigga gave him one verse out of all of these songs talking about this
Right.
daughter.
Right.
Let's take that verse away.
Take that one verse away.
Take it away.
And you got your ass.
You got
smoked.
smoked, nigga. You got smoked. So I'm just saying.
Right. That's a good point.
I just want to be clear about
very
it.
good point.
To do that, that shows that he understood how much he was gonna get smoked, and then getting smoked. That he said, "Let me throw some information out here, so at least I can say, aha, I tricked you."
Yeah.
My nigga, he gave you one verse.
What's that?
One verse saying, "Dear little girl," or whatever.
Yeah.
Everything else was about Adonis, your daddy Dennis, monkey suit wearing Dennis, about Sandra, about you being a 69 God. That's it, bro.
But the shit that's crazy, I think he understands battle rap though, because he understands the power of being able to give out new information.
Right.
So all of the other shit that Kendrick said about Drake, as damaging as it is,
Word.
everybody knows all these things, that he likes little girls.
And it's the thing,
he's
I
this,
didn't
he's
even
that.
know that, which makes it
Everybody
more crazy.
already knows.
Like, this was extra wild. Everybody knows, and then there's mad people that didn't know.
They know now.
Like the
I
culture,
didn't know he was a freaky ass nigga.
What I
He's a
think it is
69
really
God.
the culture. Like the culture
looks
didn't know. Like us, we don't know because we're not following gossip and stuff like that.
Right.
But he knew that.
Curry.
He knew that niggas didn't know, and then told us, and then allowed the internet to
go,
prove it.
Yes, to go look.
To go figure it out.
Because like he said, he don't got time for all that shit. He has a child to raise.
Yes.
He don't know nothing
He
about
don't know
that.
nothing about that.
He said,
He said,
He said everything.
Tell him to pray. No,
nothing
nothing about
about
he said
that.
everything.
Giving
He
them
said
lessons to
everything.
walk by day
So
by
then you know-
day. You know, nothing about that.
So you know, he takes away, or he attempted to take away the ability of Kendrick to expose unknown stuff.
Right.
Niggas know I'm a little kid lover. So he said I got another child. That'd be like an unknown. That's like when niggas hand out paperwork in the battle. And they start
Right.
handing the paperwork out. Niggas like, oh, what's the paperwork?
Yeah.
So he tried to take that away.
Let's just to play God's advocate. What were the narratives about how Drake won? I think we talked about when it was like the beating the wife, I guess. I don't know how you went about
that's what
that.
I-
I was
but
like,
no.
I don't know what they're talking about.
But nah, I'm gonna tell you the main narrative. All right, so for one, obviously, it's people who just don't like Kendrick.
Obviously.
They don't listen to his music. They think he's
Which
boring.
I want to talk about after this, after we get off
They
of
don't.
this.
They don't like him. They don't listen to his music. They think he's boring. They think he's a dweeb.
Right.
They don't think he's cool.
They think he's
you
a
can't,
dweeb.
You can't.
Exactly.
You can't play his music in the hood. You
With
can't
the
play
bitches.
Yeah, you can't play his music. So people already
you can't
think
get no
that.
swag from Yachty neither, nigga.
I don't give a fuck
who
about who you hang with.
Fuck about you hang with.
So, the people that the people that think all of this about Kendrick, how could they ever look at him as winning, right?
And
so
that's
now,
fair.
so now you add that to the fact that
I kind of feel the opposite, so I understand. I'm not mad at that. But go ahead.
So you add that to the fact that Drake gave him fake information that he used in it.
Yeah.
Oh, he lost. He tricked that nigga. He really lost. Now, you dummy, do your research, nigga. They quoting what Drake's saying on the song. You know what I'm saying?
Because I lied and told you I had a fake child.
You lost.
Doesn't even make sense,
You
though,
lost.
bro.
But
I
and look,
fed
look,
you information.
What about all the other stuff?
That's what I'm saying. But that's what that's what I'm saying. They're not even listening.
I'm not even talking about because he said he fed him on. But I don't know if you saw the new stuff is out about how he showed this video of like saying that he got this information a year ago. Like it's not something that you just fed me, bro. Like I always thought no the artwork, right? It's like his belongings.
Yeah.
It's like nigga, how you think I got all this stuff? So did you say you gave me that stuff? And if you did, where is the proof that you? Why would you say
right,
that?
Right. That's what niggas was saying.
Everything-
I get
That's why I
that.
cut you off of like your narrative.
yeah.
But what you're saying is the truth. All of the things that he was saying are things that if you push back on them, they fall apart easily because
Right.
he has nothing to make them
Right.
become real.
And
So,
the thing
anybody could say anything.
And
All
they
he
were
has
saying
is
that
Drake friends.
But I'm
Drake
saying they were
fans to
saying that
push
about
for him.
Kendrick, right? But then when all the receipts start coming out, even that falls apart. Like, well, Kendrick just saying, well, no, there's actual reasons to believe that what he's saying is it could be very factual.
Facts. So that's why some people may say Drake won.
He didn't even
Because-
give enough bars.
That's what I'm saying. But
Nah, but
also
his songs were more
and it
palatable.
until
Up
Not
until-
Like Us came out.
That was what destroyed
So
him,
that's
son.
the
That's
thing.
what they're gonna keep
like
saying.
their
Oh,
only
they was like-
narrative is destroyed.
my
by
nigga, they
Not
kept
Like Us.
saying The Kendrick songs, I couldn't even listen to the whole thing.
Which
He's
makes
saying
sense.
too much words.
Makes sense 'cause you don't like
I'm
good
gonna hear
rap
that
like
shit.
that anyway,
I'm gonna hear
so
that. Every
that
one he
makes
came out, I listened to all of that. Nigga
Drake
saying too
was
much
like,
words.
drive.
That's yo. I'm telling you something. I feel disrespected every time I hear that. I feel very strange. My nigga came on sounding mad zesty, like,
Son.
and like, like who you talking to? You talking to strippers? Who are you talking
and
to,
it's a
bro?
battle record though.
You talking? You talking to niggas or
Johnny
bitches,
Kennedy,
bro?
but-
He's so deep in this. And what he does,
gonna say.
he can't even get out of it. He doesn't know how to
He
talk.
doesn't care, bro. He's
It's not him writing them.
He tried to trick
the
niggas. Like he
credits.
felt like niggas do the stripper kick to this. Ja. And then what he said, "When I keep it, you can't win a battle talking like that, bro.
Son.
Yeah,
Not when a nigga is on your neck like that was.
Yeah, I think he felt confident about what happened between him and Meek Mill. Like he's still on that high.
Back to
nigga.
low culture IQ
That's
to
a different-
compare.
it's a
Hold on, I
different
gotta sit
nigga.
up for this one.
Let's talk
This
about
is for
it.
the culture.
Talk about it. He's
to
still on that high.
No disrespect to Meek. Meek speak for who he speak for.
Facts.
It's not necessarily me, but at one point
We have the Meek Mill episode.
I
Go check it out.
I understand where Meek is coming from.
Yeah.
But to compare Meek to Kendrick Lamar, to We Gon' Be Alright, you know what I mean? To Black of the Bear,
So you can't compare that
you can't.
to the
DNA.
intro to Dreams and Nightmares.
Song is great. That's that one. I'm just saying Meek as an artist. So because you said he was confident with the Meek thing. So for Drake to think I'm gonna deal with Meek Mill the same way I deal with Kendrick is like somebody of a different hue calling you Tyrone. And that's not your name. You just happen to look like a nigga that might be named Tyrone.
Put the camera on me. Do I look like a nigga that might be named
To
Tyrone?
Drake, he might think your name is Ty. He might think your name is
His
Rashad.
name is Tyrone with a question mark after it.
Like
Tyrone?
Tyrone. Tyrone.
Ty, right? Ty, right? I'm sorry. Right?
Tyrone.
Because Drake has low IQ. So that's why he said you rapping like you trying to free the slaves. Like that's a bad, bro. That
would you
is
say
crazy. What else are we supposed to be doing with this hip hop? What are we doing? What are we actually do? See, you're
Once
not
upon
rapping.
a time, on my in chains. Then he still doubled down talking about calling us some slaves.
He said, you ain't a colleague, you a fucking colonizer. But what I wanted to get into, though, was this hip-hop conversation, because that's the other part of this, right? So I feel like, and this is a verse for verse, so I think it's perfect for us to talk about on here. There's people online saying things like, well, Drake music is so great, and he's the best, and people are coming at, how you coming at the best rapper? And what I want people to understand is you think he's the best rapper because you don't know what rap is anymore. Rap has changed. Let me put it that. Let me not be condescending. Rap has changed into something different than what it was created to be. It was created to represent our life, our struggle, our reality. Now it represents our fantasy in a way, which is sad that this is some of their fantasies, because it's not my fantasy, but it's niggas in the hood fantasy who came up with nothing. They just want bitches and money to act retarded, right? So that's what music represents. So now when Drake makes music for that, you think that's hip hop. Where when you hear Kendrick, when he's reporting on social issues, speaking for our people, bringing light to things that's going on in the world, getting his music is changing lives and people are studying it, that's hip hop. That's what it was designed to be. And now to you, that's corny. So what does that say about you? Like that's really the real thing about this. What does it say about you if you really believe Kendrick's corny? That's for you to deal with. I'm not here to call nobody names, but what does it say about you if I can't relate to that? I can't relate to our story. I can't relate to the truth of our position in America. I can relate to a dude that's not of our culture, making music about our culture, making a caricature of our culture. That's what you connect to, and that's what's up, bro. Mm-hmm. I don't though. I like the music. I dance to it. It's fire. He keep making me dance, waving my hands, and it won't be no threat. As long as you don't do anything else, we good. But as soon as you start, listen.
I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he act tough.
When he said, no, I just heard today when he said the devil is a lie, he is 69 God. Hey. That's deeper than just a funny. The devil is a lie. He's what's 69? You know what I mean? Up is down, down is up. It's flipped backwards. Mm-hmm. You think that what Drake is doing is really the real, and it's the opposite. He's lying to the whole culture, and you letting somebody else just lie to you? And then make fun of a nigga speaking for the culture? Niggas was outside during the pandemic singing, "We're gonna be all right" in the middle of the streets. You think that's a joke, my nigga? You think it's something to play with? That's the problem. And anybody that's like co-sign that, I don't mind if you like Drake's raps and you're like, oh, he's dope. But when you start playing around with like lines like that, like Kendrick's corny and Drake is like, bro, you gotta look in the mirror. You gotta look in the mirror, open up a book. You gotta, and niggas will say real quick, I'm gonna end on this, nigga, you too serious. You taking this too. That's the problem, because hip hop was supposed to be about us, and it was supposed to be real, supposed to be honest. So
So
That's
I mean,
my spiel.
I gotta ask Seth when you say the hip hop thing, because I thought when it started it was to make the people dance and wave their hands. No, is that not how hip hop DJing, dancing?
I think it was a combination, because you had all of the art forms. You had graffiti, you had breakdancing, you had MCing, and all of them were presented in the battle form from
Right.
the beginning. All
True.
of them. So it was
And
dance crew
authenticity's
versus
always
dance
been a
crew,
part of
rapper
battling.
versus rapper, graffiti
Right.
artist doing a piece versus this nigga doing a piece. So it always was that sport of competition. And then the moving and dancing, all of that, it was just because the MC that was presenting the battle or whatever, the break dancer that was dancing, they were doing it in a way to involve the crowd and get everybody moving and stuff. So that wasn't the end all be all.
But I want to add, authenticity's always been a part of that. Even when DJs is rocking a mic, like, I got the fly kicks, I got this and then you can't just be up there lying. And
Not
listen,
then you couldn't.
About to say, and this is the other part about this. We gotta stop playing around. Drake's lying. Like, it's okay because everybody lies now. That's the thing now, right? Everybody lies in rap, so it's okay. But he's lying. Drake was not a young, like, I don't think he identified as, like, put it like this. I don't think his friends that he has right now was the same friends when he was a little kid. I don't think he was the same person. Well, the ones that we see, the Bach, all these like street dudes that he's around. I don't know the man.
Baka
so
got a weird case.
Why is he even around? It's a whole nother thing. Freaky ass niggas running packs, but that's a whole nother thing.
Trying to
You know what I'm
strike a
saying?
chord.
But let me be clear though. When you bring up dancing and waving the hands and stuff, let's say that's true. Yes, that's a part of hip hop. But as rap ascended, Curtis Blow speaking on what's going on in his community is what made this thing bigger. It's what made it mean more to the people when you started telling our story.
Everybody did.
Yeah.
Everybody that rapped back then, that rocked the party, they did it while explaining about everything that was going on.
And it's a whole
in the world.
generation.
Because I always hear
That was their raps.
I always hear the when they talk about the mumble rap now, and then they talk about a hip hop, a hippie did a hip hop, and you don't stop. A rocker did a back.
That's like
I know where
the
you're going.
build up part of the getting into the verse. So then when you get into the verse, he talks about something that happened. I went to this chick house. She made me some chicken. It wasn't good.
Remember I told you
Their
this.
raps were
I told you
their
when we was in
actual
Jamaica,
days.
Mom and Bryce mom rapped this whole. I never heard the whole song. The song is mad long. It's like 8 minutes.
Yes.
Facts.
They mom
Rap is
rapped
the
the
life.
whole song.
Yep.
This shit was hard. It was a whole story about meeting a girl. And
Yeah.
it was crazy.
The stories was real stories. It wasn't, tomfoolery
And then this goes.
haberdashery.
And this goes back to understand when I come up, you know what I mean, with Unity and all of them and Public Enemy.
Yeah, self-destruction.
And I mean, you got all this going
all in
on.
the same game.
This was they were the stars. They were the stars talking about Black Power, talking about positivity. I always say the same thing about thinking about the 60s and 70s. Black Panthers, they were the cool ones in the hood too. It wasn't corny to be conscious. So the fact that you think being conscious is corny, I'm gonna ask again, what does it say about you?
But who do you think told you
Who
to
told
believe
you
that?
that's corny?
Who would tell you to believe that?
Who would tell you to don't listen to the gods? You know what I mean, don't listen to the Black Panthers.
People that's trying to uplift you. Don't listen to the people that's trying to tell you how to live in the proper manner. And
Listen to
make
somebody
yourself-
that's not of your culture
They say
telling
do
you
drugs,
to just
go out and kill
you know what I
yourself.
mean?
Yeah,
What he said? He
disrespect
said
each
hands
other.
on your knees, hands on your knees. Come on, bro. Come on, it's really disgusting to be honest.
That's a fact.
Man.
That's a fact.
So I personally, man, I think Kendrick got Drake up out of here. You know what I mean? Like Euphoria was crazy.
That's what I'm saying. I personally listen to Euphoria more.
I
That's the
mean,
crazy thing.
I want to go to a party in here, not like
I
us.
can't
I'm
wait.
not gonna lie. That's what I'm saying. Like
I
the
can't
weather
wait.
is here.
I lean on a nigga like another line
I'm
of
not gonna
white.
hold you. The night it dropped, I was in Dave and Buster's with my family, with my kids, and I immediately said, we gotta throw a party and we have to play Not Like Us. I just wanna sing it with my homies and say they not like us.
It was
they
on
not
TNT.
like us.
Freaky
They not
ass
like
niggas,
us.
69 God. Freaky ass niggas, 69 God.
Hey, run for your life.
Son, I heard
That's
it
the
the
first
one
thing you
time.
said.
I sent it to y'all
That's
like,
a
this is
fact.
crazy.
That's a fact.
This is crazy.
So all I will ask, I want to ask this: does he come back from it? How?
Drake?
So
in this,
I think somebody said it to me,
this
right? They
society?
said, you know, they really believe Kendrick understood that Drake can't die. The only thing is to just make him bleed a lot.
And he kept saying that.
Unless the
You know
label,
what I'm saying?
unless the label feel like, bro, you're a liability now.
But
It's gonna be hard.
I don't think he can die like that because they've invested $450 million.
They won't just let him.
They got to recoup.
Let's talk about that real quick. We didn't add that into the narrative about how the label pretty much came out and made
said,
Kendrick
hey,
stop.
yeah, you got to stop.
You got to
bruh.
stop because you frying us over here.
They said that was a
product.
rumor.
But what?
Come
But then
on,
Kendrick,
son.
Kendrick. Well, we don't know if it's Kendrick. They have the burner page and pretty much saying you messed up my money. I can't rap no more. We know Kendrick had how many stops do I really gotta stop? Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
plus
He
five.
clearly
Hey.
got more to go. Why he ain't drop them?
I mean,
Because
And then nigga Top dropped the official.
Right.
That's it.
it's over. Like, why would these street niggas? They wouldn't be
They
doing
ain't
all
doing that.
The label's like, yo, bro, you gotta stop. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop. You can't drop no more. You can't come at Drake no more. You mess up the
Everybody
money.
says, you know, the labels like this battle because they getting more. You know what I mean? Drake is getting all this airplay. Kendrick getting all this airplay, so they making money off the
Good
battle.
question. Money off the music, off the diss records right now. But what about when that stops? He has a Nike deal. Does that work? Do
any
parents
of that
feel
work?
comfortable with him around doing kid
The
things?
parents feel comfortable on freaky ass nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
69
God.
Like I'm saying, how does
little kids run
Nike
for their
just
lives?
continue to? This is not. I'm telling you, he's gonna be called a 69 God.
If you're dating Drake and you're in love,
But son, that's the
let
thing.
me tell you how your little sister from him.
That's the thing
not
where
okay.
he was so surgical, right? Because he understood, like you said, he can't die.
Can't die.
So what I could do is I'll put something
Ostracize
out.
him.
But he'll put something out that's as immortal as he is. Like he'll have when you have these catchphrases and all of that,
Right.
they'll
Just
live
live
along
with
as
you.
long. He won't even have to say nothing to Drake no more.
That's a fact.
And niggas will see him
Niggas will
and
call him a
start
69 God for the
Son.
rest of his life.
wherever.
You telling me he pull up? First of all, if he go anywhere in LA, they call him a 69 God. That's a
They go
fact.
like, hey, they go to 69 God. They go that freaky ass nigga.
Then you played around with Pac, low culture IQ. He's weird, bro. He's weird. And anybody,
Pac and Snoop.
it's weird, bro. You playing around
Why?
with stuff you're not even a part of. Like, you're not even about any of this, Crody. What is wrong with you? I'm sorry. I know we're going super deep
No, it's
into
all
this.
good. Because as I thought about it,
I
you
fuck
know,
with Drake, bro. Passion Fruit, one of my favorite. Control. I listen to that song damn near every day. That song
Afrobeats
is
Drake.
OD.
Afrobeats Drake is the
Drake
best.
Is next level, bro.
Afrobeats Drake, son.
Afrobeats Drake.
Controller.
Son.
I was gonna say, you know, originally we was definitely gonna do
Or is that Party Next Door?
the battle songs. You know what I mean? But as I thought about it,
He might
Party at
even
the party playing with his nose now.
playing with his nose now. Kendrick came at everybody. Say something. Somebody say something. I'm with all the smoke.
But I think what we should do is do the Not Like Us song so the episode could be Not Like Us. I think it just
We're
makes
doing something
sense.
different, but
Yeah,
we can
I-
come back and do that another time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know,
yeah, you gotta highlight this.
that's what I'm
wonderful
saying.
moment,
Yeah,
wonderfully
it's
put
definitely
together.
a moment that we
Oh.
can't just gloss over. Like,
Right, I agree.
so
And
let's
real quick, because you just about ending him.
we staying on it.
Oh
course.
yeah, but I just want to say this. Like, I don't even think. I think the other thing that happens is you wake up a different voice. Kendrick has woken up a certain voice
No, that's a
now.
fact.
Our voices that have kind of like not only a theme song, but these themes that we wanted to talk about. How we've been talking on this show specifically. What hip hop, how it's changed, what it means to us and the culture. And now you got people that, even people that not looking at it this way or maybe thinking about it now, like, you're right, it's kind of weird that this dude who's from Canada, who knows nothing about our culture, has kind of monopolized it and manipulated it. And I think there are people that are going to now, especially young kids, because kids are about the
It's
truth.
already happening.
Kids are about the truth. Once the kids hear the truth, they're
already
going to do
happening.
research. So, you know, it's
Already
what it
happening.
is.
They doing reaction videos to old videos of him saying shit and being in situations. Good luck to him.
So,
Freaky ass
you
nigga.
know, also, since Kendrick got rid of the copyright so people can use it,
Real one.
this is the first episode we can actually play the song and talk about it. We don't have to rap it ourselves. You know, I'm going to rap it with the song.
Right.
But let's just let it rock a little bit.
Soon as they're
First of all, he knew he was dead already. He said it's over.
Put that on a beat, ho, deep, bro. Any rap nigga, he is free, though. Man down, call an ambulance, tell him brief, bro. Nail a nigga to the cross. He look around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? All of they mama. I you really got
Too many options. I'm John Stockton. Dimes.
Hold on, let's stop.
beat his ass and hide the box.
Beat his ass and hide the Bible.
If
The
God
God
watching.
watching.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one to up the scope.
I get chills when he start going off on this nigga like that. Pause. Crazy, bro.
Oh, man.
First of all,
so-
he started off by saying I see dead people. He already knew. And also it ties in. He already brought up the Sixth Sense and Euphoria. And that's another part of this.
Masterful
They
writing.
make jokes about how complicated. I don't think it's complicated.
Not.
It's
masterful.
thoughtful.
Yes,
It's
it's
thoughtful.
masterly,
And even
fully
that's
constructed.
another point. It's weird to be thoughtful in hip hop now. Well, yo, he's too. They saying complicated, but what it really is, he's just very specific and thoughtful about what he says and how he says it. He's the opposite of Drake. Drake just says things.
Facts. Drake is always, but that's
Nail a nigga to the cross. He walk around like Tizo. He's staying in the God and good and evil, God to the cross. You know, they don't want to talk about it, but, you know, and I'm not going to bring it up. There's a whole nother level that we're not going to even touch on.
What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fucking more than they mama. How many outs you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body of John Stockton.
That's another point. I watched something, and it was, what's the white comedian dude with the mustache? Anyway, he was talking. He had a show with Charlamagne. Can't remember his name, but he was saying that like people are hating. Like all these people are hating on Drake, Future, everybody coming at him, whatever. And then who was it? It was somebody else on his show was like, but look at it another way. Are all these people hating?
Son.
Or has Drake kind of been doing things that people don't respect? Cause how many options you got? It's too many options.
I'm gonna give you the other point of view that I heard. They said Drake has done so much for all of these people. They was talking about the 48 laws of power,
Right.
And how when you've done all of these things for all of these people, they want to all put you down because at the end of the day, you can always say that you helped them and they gave you props and you helped them get to where they at, so they feel like they have to put them down.
Right. Two things to that. Back to receipts, right? And it's just a simple thing we throw out there, but the whole
They said Kendrick did say he took him on.
he took him on his first tour.
You know what I'm
He took him on his
saying?
first tour, and so that's
He gave Rose his hits.
So I was gonna
you.
go two different
I know.
ways. So
I know, go
I'll
ahead.
go to that with the hits thing, right? This goes back to what do you value, right? Like what are we talking about here?
Right.
You gave guys #1 hits who are legends already in the hood.
I was going to.
Future's already a legend. Rick Ross was already a legend.
It was that-
Kendrick wasn't a legend yet. I can't say that. But you didn't make Kendrick a legend. Kendrick became who he was after all of that. He dropped one of the great, three of the greatest albums in hip hop history. So, yeah, you gave niggas like Fetty Wap hits.
Did you hear him say "Damn" was his favorite album?
Drake said that?
No, Kendrick.
I didn't
Kendrick
know.
said his favorite album that he made is "Damn." That's
Oh,
his,
fire. That
yeah,
makes
it
sense.
was
I love
crazy.
that.
It threw niggas off.
That's dope. That's
Crazy.
dope. But so when you say you did stuff for people, yeah, you gave them platforms, but like Kendrick laid out, that's what I'm saying. Kendrick really rebutted everything. Like Kendrick laid out beautifully, but what did all these guys do for you? Because I'm gonna tell you, not only the people we know that Wayne gave you
Kendrick
street
laid
cred,
that out in the third verse.
laid that out on the third verse, so we don't gotta go there yet. We could wait. We can wait.
we
I'll
gonna
wait.
we
I'll
gonna
wait.
wait.
I'll wait on that.
Beat your ass and hide the Bible.
If God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one out the store with him.
Walking down, hold
I know he got some hoe in him.
on him. Extra shit.
The flow in him, say Drake. I hate it like I'm young.
You gotta ever go to cell
Block one. Any girl to talk to you in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from.
They tell me
This is damaging stuff, man.
They tell me Chubbs ain't the only one to get your hand-me-downs.
Party
Party at the party playing with his nose now.
image.
And Baka got a weird case.
Why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified pedophile. Wop. That fuck him up. I'ma do my
Hold on,
stuff.
that right there, too many quotables.
Why you
saw-
trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor.
Did y'all see the niggas
The
let
thing I posted?
Exhibit listen to it? No, not Exhibit.
Corrupt.
Corrupt.
Yeah.
Y'all
Oh
seen
yeah,
that?
yeah. He never heard none of this shit. He's
And then
his own
he
world.
said, nah, this is that shit though. This is that like it's undeniable. When you make undeniable shit, it's like when he came out with push-ups, I liked it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was cute.
You know, Euphoria, I like Kendrick, so he's spitting and saying this shit that I want to hear.
Right.
Loved it. Not Like Us is huge, pause.
Yeah.
You
No,
know what I'm
it's
saying?
perfect. It's perfect.
It's like
It's a hit record.
Yeah.
It's a hit.
Yeah. Mustard on the beat. He's probably hype. I wonder if he has beef with Drake to give him this. Like, I wonder, he was like, I don't know if I want to give you this beat.
At the end of the
You're
day,
gonna-
he from LA.
That's
the
What am I
key.
talking about?
It doesn't even
I'm
matter.
about to say, what am I talking about?
It doesn't even
The only
matter
nigga
what
who
it
was
is.
acting corny was Game, wasn't it? He was acting
But
corny from the West Coast.
I mean, that's what's the word? That tracks for Game. He just does
always
things.
does weird shit.
Which he doesn't realize he hurts himself by doing that. People, I think Game is one of the nicest.
Right.
But you do things that people can't respect. You don't tell the truth all the time, so I can't value what you say. Another thing about Kendrick and Drake, that's another thing. Kendrick has always stayed kind of consistent with his message, so you want to believe things that he says. Other than like Drake, he's just all over the place.
All right. We
Wop,
here.
wop, 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 wop.
Fuck him up.
Shoo.
Tell me Trail's the only one that get your hands
Me down.
Party at the party
Playing with his nose now.
Weird case. Why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified
pedophile.
Nah, fuck him up. I'ma do my stuff.
Why you trolling like a bitch?
Ain't you
Tired,
tired?
trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor.
And they give him an anthem.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not like
They not like us. You think that they gon' let you disrespect
Pop, nigga. I think that Oakland show
Gonna be your last stop, nigga.
The cold foul.
I don't know why you still pretending.
What is the album?
Bird niggas and bird bitches.
Go.
The hardest
It's
is
not dumb.
Take the stories how
You want Drake, they're not
The
slow.
hardest still deep, I can go further.
I promise.
That's some be rap, that's for bitch, and you
Now the
Malibu.
most wanted.
Where do we start? You
Called
think,
him Malibu's most wanted.
you think the Bay gonna let you disrespect Pac, nigga?
he did think that. He has no understanding of things.
I don't think he
Care.
doesn't have the foresight. He just does whatever he wants because he feel like he's Drake and he's thinking in the mind of this'll be some tough. If I do it like this, it'll be fire to try to come at him with this.
Yeah, but it's because he doesn't understand how
Not thinking
people
about
would feel culturally about it.
Son.
Like he was a culture vulture in the battle.
You ain't gonna check to see.
How you do that? You use AI knowing that we know you don't write your raps. This is weird shit. That's what I'm saying. Anybody that's like consider themselves like of the culture that's like co-sign this, is you gotta look in the mirror, bro. This is strange. Now people are like, now the new argument is about, oh, everybody has help with writers. No, that's never been okay.
And that's not what niggas is saying. Niggas is saying that he don't write his own shit. They're not saying that somebody gave him a line here.
Right.
They gave him an idea, help with a part of a
Niggas
song.
send you whole reference songs.
You're
and
trying
you
to usher
repeat
in.
it.
You're trying to usher in AI raps like that's not gonna hurt artists. See what I'm saying? Like, but when you've signed away all your rights for 400 million, your rights
gotta
don't matter to you no more.
You got to figure out.
They don't
another
matter to
way
you
get
no
money.
more.
Yeah.
So you actually are working. You are literally working against the culture. Literally, you've given up all of your rights to music. So now you're like, all right, I've already shown them that you can have other people write your lyrics. Now I'm ushering AI. So now labels can just make AI rap music without the artist. Like, this is on so many levels, it's just weird. And for people to co-sign it, I'm not calling nobody names, as I said before, but you have to you gotta dig a little deeper. You got to. Please.
I think that Oakland show gonna be your last stop, nigga. Did cold foul. I don't know why you still
Did
pretending.
he call him B Rabbit?
No, B-Rad. That's from
B-Rad.
Malibu's Most Wanted.
B Rabbit. I thought he said B Rabbit.
B-Rad stands for bitch.
And you
Malibu's Most Wanted. So you don't? Did you ever watch Malibu?
Of course.
Oh, okay,
I didn't
okay.
know his name was Brad though. I don't remember that.
He and then he goes
I
by
didn't remember
B-Rad.
that. I didn't remember that. I
okay.
didn't remember that.
Yeah. Ain't no little boy, you ball boy, fetch Gatorade or something. Since 2009,
Nah,
I
but
had this bitch jumping.
Yeah.
You niggas get a wedgie, be flipped over your boxes. What over yo for?
The
other
vaginal
vaginal option, pussy. Niggas better straighten their posture. I'm famous all up in Compton. Might write this for the doctor. That pops all quit hiding. Fucking caption, accident, no accident. I'm hands on. Fuck around and get polished.
What?
Fucked on Wayne girl while he was in jail. That's conniving.
Niving.
Thinking his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad D-Rose came home. Y'all didn't deserve him either. From Alondra down to Central.
Better not speak on
niggas
Serena. He still talking about the crib. Go ahead.
And your homeboy needs
ahead.
subpoena. That predator moving flocks. That name got to be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of watch. Is all eyes on me and I'ma set it up the pot. Hey, put the wrong label on me, I'ma get him dropped. Hey, sweet chin music and I won't pass the eye. Hey, how many stop do I really have a stop? Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Hey, that was a lie. He is 69 God. Freaky ass niggas need to stay ass aside. Hey, roll their ass up like a red back of Zod. City gets back up as a muscle outside. Hey. God damn. God damn.
Let me tell you how
that
much
shit
he believes in his own rock. As soon as he mentions Serena, he's like, I'm repping for the crib, so I gotta keep going up
You feel
for the
me?
crib.
You feel
for
me?
the crib. And as a rapper, go ahead.
I didn't even, when I first heard him when he said D Rose,
I was thinking of Derrick Rose at first.
Right. I was confused.
Yeah.
Then I realized
DeMar.
Yes.
Compton nigga.
I'm like,
Put it on for the
because he was in
whole
Toronto.
city.
I'm
See what
glad
I'm
he
saying,
came
bro?
home.
See what I'm saying, bro? That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's really crazy. So he rapping
'Cause y'all
for the
didn't
whole
deserve him
city
either.
He better not speak on Serena. And you know he dated Serena.
Yeah.
So it's like Drake
Yeah.
talk a lot about the girls he
Yeah.
date. He's like, don't
Yeah.
bring that one up though. Don't bring her up. Don't say nothing about her. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so off of that though, then he just goes nuts. And as a rapper, you know how that is. He probably was writing it like, oh, now I'm going in on this nigga right now.
Yep.
I lean on a nigga like another
Another line
line
of
of
wop,
wop. Hey,
ayy.
all eyes on me and I'ma set up the pot. Hey, he started going crazy. First of all, he said, put the whole label on me. I'ma get him dropped.
Ay.
Sweet chin music.
And I won't pass the
the ox.
Ay.
What?
Nah,
that's ridiculous.
Nah, man.
You gonna kick him in the mouth?
Kendrick is wilding. Kendrick was wilding on this nigga.
Keep
Son.
kicking him.
No, bro. And then this back to the writer in Us and Him, right? He goes into talking about where he from. He make I see that people. He make this West Coast record, and then the last verse is pretty much saying, bro, you don't have a coast, you don't have a sound.
Let's
Go
take
ahead.
it there.
I just setting it up.
Yeah, let's take
Just
it
setting
there.
up.
2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Hey, devil is a lie.
He is 69 God.
Freaky ass nigga need to stay their ass inside. Hey, like a fresh pack of Zod. Hey, city is back up. It's a must we outside. Hey, wasn't. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. Ooh.
Oh my
They
God.
not like us.
They not like us. They not like
What he
us.
said, once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homie still doubled down, calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the mega building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second, let me put y'all on game. Hold on.
Put y'all on
Using
game.
time to
Hold
get
on.
richer.
Hold on. He already, he's trying to let y'all know, like, yeah, we having fun. Let's have some fun.
It's always deeper than rap.
Yeah.
But let me-
Ain't nothing new under
let
the
me
sun.
put y'all
love.
on game.
Yeah,
Stand-
ain't nothing new
Come
under the
on,
sun.
man.
And not only that, staying true to who he is. He's never gonna dumb it down.
Facts.
He's never gonna pacify you.
Once
Never.
upon a time, all of us was in chains.
Yep.
Homie still
Double
doubled down,
down,
calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second, let me put y'all on game. The settlers was using town folk to make them richer. That forward 2024, you got the same agenda. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Let me break it down for you, this the real nigga challenge.
Call the future when you didn't.
Let me let him talk about
So
it.
shoot the town for to make 'em richer, better for 2024.
You got the same agenda.
Run to Atlanta
When you need a check balance, let me break it down for you. This a
Real
what
nigga
he
challenge.
do? You call Future when he didn't see the club. Hey,
Little baby help
you get your lingo up. Hey,
21, get your first
She
street.
crazy.
yeah, Quavo said
Feel like you a slime.
In your head.
uh-huh.
Said you could
North side, 2 Chainz said he, but he lied.
Run to Atlanta
When you need a few dollars, you in
Not a
fucking
colleague, you a fucking colonizer.
The family matter.
and the truth doesn't matter. This is God's
Let me
goodness.
show you the liar.
He said,
He a fan,
He a fan, he a fan.
He said, let me
He
get
a
an
fan, he a-
acronym. Hold on.
Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, run for your life. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, run for your life.
Let me hear you say OB ho.
Say OB ho. Then step this way.
Step that way.
Step this way. Step that way.
Are you my babe?
Are we locked in? Now step
Yo.
this way. Step that way.
Too much.
Step this way. Step that way.
Yeah. Yeah, that's different.
He a fan. He a
Nigga
fan.
said,
He a fan. But how about
He a
that?
fan, he a
What
fan, he a
he's trying
fan.
to tell you this whole time is he a fan of our culture.
That's
He's
it.
not really. They not like us.
Let me break it down for you. This the real nigga challenge.
Son.
You called Future when you didn't see the club. Lil Baby helped you get your lingo up.
What?
21 gave you the false street cred.
Cred.
Thug made you
Feel
feel
like
like
you
a
a
slime in your head.
Hey, what?
Quavo said you could be from the north side. 2 Chainz said
And
that
you
you
was
good, but he lied.
Run to Atlanta when you need a few
dollars. No, you not a colleague. You a fucking colonizer.
And you know what else, right? Understanding where we at in this world right now, and white guilt and enlightenment, and just even with white people, like that's not gonna sit right with them either. I mean, the funny thing is, this is the sad part. It might mean more to these young white kids than our culture, unfortunately. Because a lot of these young white kids who do love our culture, like the young ones that don't really know no better, they don't want to feel like colonizers. They don't want to feel that way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Kendrick has kind of covered all bases, bro. He's like, if you a real one, you black, and you of the culture, you understand it, I'm talking to you. If you a person that's not of the culture, but I'm telling you, don't follow these lame niggas, because he gonna have you out here looking stupid. And if you from Atlanta and you riding with this nigga, you making you look stupid.
If you any person with any type of pull or celebrity or anything, and you around this nigga, you need to
He
check
using you.
yourself.
So
That's what he's saying.
Is it safe to say this is one of the best diss rap battle songs ever?
I believe so.
Safe to say?
If Seth is saying it,
Right. Seth's
I
been
and I
believe
haven't
so.
seen a million.
Right.
So Beans, Jada,
When we
Push.
talk about Ice Cube, we talked about Common, which we're gonna get on the show real soon. This is different, man.
But this is why though, because all of the gems and all of the facts and all of the venom and
Still
all of
there,
that he
yeah.
put in there. But then when you turn this on, it turns people up. Like if it had no words,
right.
niggas would go crazy to this. For the aura that he created with this. So those two things coupled together make it like, hey.
So niggas is never gonna stop saying.
Listen, I don't know when I'm gonna stop singing this song. I'm gonna be honest with you. For anybody out there, I just want to be clear with y'all niggas. If y'all think anything is sweet or whatever, sometimes I gotta pop out and show niggas. You hear me?
That's the mantra for the whole
The
summer.
affirmations. I'm waking up every day letting niggas know sometimes you gotta pop out and show
And shout out to
niggas.
Cat Williams, because that's what he did.
You know what I'm saying?
Told us sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas certified boogeyman. I'm the one that up to score with him.
So this is another episode of Verse for Verse.
He a
Shout
fan,
out
he
to
a
Big
fan, he
U
a fan.
and James Rich.
He a fan.
Kendrick,
fan.
you've outdone yourself. I mean, it's crazy to say you've outdone
Wait, but
yourself.
how crazy is that we've been on the Kendrick bandwagon before this even happened?
Yeah.
Freaky ass nigga.
Yeah.
Yes,
But like, share, subscribe. Let us know if you thought Kendrick won the battle. Is it clear? Is it not? I mean, Drake, did he get him with the lies and he lost? But we out of here. It's me. Handsome.
So you saw that post with a girl?
son, she had me crying. Yeah.
These biting my style, I hope they got dental plans. So get it straight from the source and cut out the middleman. Get that pure dough. Get that pure dough. Go get it straight from the source and cut out the middleman. You get that pure dough.